welcome along, welcome along. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me for this special Dirt 5 live stream. Thank you for coming along. My name is Chris. I am the social and community manager for Codemasters working on Dirt 5, and I'm here and I'm very excited to bring you this latest live stream for Dirt 5. So if you've been with us for a while, if you're part of the Dirt 5 crew since we launched last November, you might be fairly up to speed with the way that we do these things. You know, whenever we have a new content drop coming for Dirt 5, we normally do a live stream just before it comes out, so we can give you a bit of a preview on how everything looks, the new cars, the new whatever we're bringing. We try and do that every single time. Today's a bit different because everything that we show you today is new content that's been added to Dirt 5 today. It is live right now. Everything you see here today that we're about to show you, you can play in Dirt 5 right now on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So I'll try and keep it snappy so we can have a look and you can jump straight onto your console or your PC and you can have a go yourself. So let's take a look. What are we going to show you today? So in case you haven't seen on our channels through the day, we launched this morning UK time. We have launched the Wild Spirits content pack and the free update 6.0. So we'll go through all of the content that's in both of those things as the show goes on. And like I said, we're going to try and keep it snappy, but we've added 2 new cars that are world exclusives that are in Dirt 5 and no other racing game, including one very, very, very special one that the world has been talking about for quite a long time. So we're going to show you that in a very, very short amount of time. I cannot wait. So 2 new cars, 2 new tracks, which are free to everybody in Update 6.0. We're going to take a look at those as well. 5 more classic or recognizable liveries from the real world that we're adding into Dirt 5 by popular demand. Some more iconic liveries, more playgrounds, weather conditions. You can mix up the way that your playgrounds look and feel and race, and so much more that we've added in that we're going to go through as the show goes on. But that already is enough for me babbling on and me being on the big side of the screen. We're just going to show you the game, and I'll make myself a hell of a lot smaller so we can focus on the fun stuff. So let me just back out of here so we can take a bit of a broader look at how things are looking. So something else we've added today in the Wild Spirits content pack is another career chapter. It's the Wild Spirits chapter. So this adds another 25 career events. We've kept it to 25 in pretty much every content pack. I think we added 27 in the one before it. So we've consistently added more career events in every content drop in Dirt 5, and we're doing that again today with the Wild Spirits pack. 25 events, all with bespoke setups, weather conditions, car classes, to make for the best possible racing action and a real variety, as you're going to see, because we're going to show you 4 races from that career thread here today. So we're going to go through that, and on the way we'll show you the cars, we'll show you the tracks, we'll show you some other stuff too. So let's get straight into it. Right, so as you can see here, I've rattled through a few of them, but we'll start here. I'm going to start with a race with a pre-runners class at Rio Seafront. Rio is a track from Brazil that we played, that we added to Dirt 5 in the last content pack, and it's been a real fan favorite. The 2 new tracks in Brazil, including Rio Seafront, and it's in this career chapter 2, so we're going to try it out. The reason we're going to try it out is because it includes the pre-runners class, and the reason that we want to use the pre-runners class is to bring you this, the Ford Bronco Wild Track 2021. I can't get the smile off my face. I'm so glad to see this in Dirt 5, first to Dirt 5. No other racing game in the world has this on console, has this car, and we are so pleased to bring it to you. You can play it today by having the Wild Spirits content pack. Here it is in all its glory. Let me get rid of some of the menu stuff so you can check it out for yourself. Looking absolutely brilliant. Let's open it up. Let's pop the hood. See the interior, looking fantastic. Absolutely awesome. It's so cool to have this car. I've been following it. I've been following the chatter about this car for over a year, about the previews and how it's going to perform, all the chatter that's been going on about this car. I'm so pleased to have it in Dirt 5, and we're going to race it right now. So we have some options here in terms of liveries. Obviously, of course, in Dirt 5 you can make your own livery for any car in the game, and that includes the Ford Bronco. So we can't wait to see what you do with that. That's going to be very cool. But we also have some custom liveries that we've made ourselves, or some of our friends have made for us. So how cool is that? Such a cool livery. And one of our many art-inspired liveries that we have in Dirt 5. It's fantastic to have it in the game. So why don't we go with that one? Let's go with this one, and maybe we'll look at a couple more as the show goes on. Right, let's get into it. First race of this live stream with the Wild Spirits content pack using the Ford Bronco Wild Track 2021. I'm so pumped, so hyped to have this in the game. Let's go. So Here we go. So we're at Brazil. It's a land rush race. And let's get going. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, folks. Predictions in the chat of how you think I'm going to get on with some of these big boys in the field. And actually, whilst you're making those predictions, there's probably one key thing to mention as part of this, as part of the free update 6.0. One thing that's really worth mentioning that we're dropping here today. So we're making a lot of changes in today's update around the AI and around difficulty and around balancing between different cars and different AI. So one of the things that we've changed is make some more sort of tweaks and changes here and there to how the AI will react and perform in different events and how fast you are, slowly, all that kind of stuff. And in some ways, depending on how you play Dirt 5, that will change the challenge that is offered up to you. So using this as an example, I'm playing now on the hardest difficulty mode, and in some instances you'll see that the challenge is really being pumped up on this hardest difficulty mode. You have to really be on it, you have to nail those lines, nail those overtakes, get yourself up to the front. As you can see, I'm not doing that. I'm struggling a bit here. I'm 7th as I clip the inside barrier there, which is not recommended. And especially with some big cars like this, sometimes it's difficult to find a way around around your opponents. We're already on the final lap, so I'm going to really have to make some moves here to move up the field. As you can see, you know, it's a real challenge, especially in some of the when you switch the game onto the hardest difficulty mode. It can be a real challenge in many events. So I'm probably going to come up quite short here, as the top the top 3 have really shifted away here, and I'm battling it out here for the places off the podium. Let's try and get through a couple of spots here. Let's go interior here on the Bronco. How cool is this? The brand new Ford Bronco in Dirt 5. Nowhere else in the world in a video game can you play this, can you drive this car, can you race this car right now. So jump in. It's available today, out now as part of the Wild Spirits content pack. I can't wait to see what you guys and girls get up to in this car. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I've already seen on our channels through the days people get into photo mode and taking this Bronco for a spin and coming up with some amazing shots. Looks incredible. There is also more gameplay featuring the full Bronco on our YouTube channel right now. If you check out our latest videos, you'll see a gameplay video focused just on the Ford Bronco, so feel free to check that out. Go for the line. We're going to take 4th, 4 seconds behind the winner. I mean, it is a bit difficult to you know, stream and talk and race, but no excuses. No, have to do better. Got to get on the podium for the rest of the events. I'm not even there. Not even there. At least a Bronco 1, which feels like, you know, it feels like the right, for this stream, it feels like the right thing. I love it. Looks absolutely fantastic. So race number 1 over and done with. We've seen the full Bronco. Looks absolutely awesome. Can't wait to see what you all think of it when you jump into Dirt 5 today and check it out for yourself, making its debut in Dirt 5. Race 1 over and done with. Let's try out a second race, and why don't we check out not just another new car, but one of the new tracks as well. Let's take a look at that. So let's go here for a Crossraid Stampede race in Morocco. So Morocco is one of our many locations in Dirt 5, and in this free update that dropped today, this morning UK time, we've added 2 more tracks that are available if you head to Morocco in, obviously, as you can see here, in career, but also in arcade and multiplayer as well. So here we go. This is Ait Ojana, one of the 2 new routes, and we're going to drive another new car, which is this beast, this beauty and a beast. Put it together, the beauty and the beast combined. It is the Pro Drive Hunter, and an awesome machine that is so much fun to drive, as you're about to see. But it's just built for action. It's built for these extreme off-road events that Dirt 5 provides. Let's open the doors. Let's have it. Oh, look at that! Look at those doors. I love it. Cool. Looks absolutely awesome. Let's get straight into it. Again, multiple liveries. You've got this one, and you've got one, and you've got this one. So another one of our art-inspired liveries. Looks super cool. I think we'll go with that. I especially love the rims, like the aqua turquoise rims. Love that. Let's get straight into it. Stampede race, brand new track. First look at a brand new track here to Dirt 5. Ait Ojana in Morocco. Ever since launch, we've been listening to the community and chatting with you guys and girls, and you've been telling us that one of the things that you'd love to see more of is tracks. And things like that. Adding a brand new track into a racing game takes time, takes resources, but we've worked on it. And in the previous update before this one, we added another 2 tracks, including the one that you just saw in Brazil. And in this update, we're adding 2 more based in Morocco. So 4 new tracks since launch. We're so pleased to get those over to you for free to all players in our free content updates. And here we go with a first look at Ait Ojana in Morocco in a brand new car, the Pro Drive Hunter. And already it's action packed. You can see we're driving through like a village or a small town here. It's heavy stuff, but then we sort of break out into more like an expansive environment, and you have a bit more room to work. Look at those planes, it's super cool. Super cool. Okay, focus. Let's try and move through the field. The Pro Drive Hunter, if you've never come across it before, the amazing team over at Pro Drive, an amazing team of people over there, actually not based too far away from here, so we're based in Warwickshire, and so is the Pro Drive HQ over at Banbury, some awesome folks over there. And they've been busy working on this machine, the Pro Drive Hunter. So 500 brake horsepower, I believe. So much power under the hood. And it's already been racing and competing well and competing hard in multiple major off-road events, including Dakar. So I believe in the most recent Dakar, this car competed and really impressed through some of the stages. I believe Sebastian Loeb, the legendary rally driver and off-road driver Sebastian Loeb, drove the Pro Drive Hunter. So if you know it's been driven by legends like Loeb, then it's got the seal of approval from the very, very best. Okay, already on lap 2, so we need to push forward here. And again, the top 2 really shifted away. They caught me napping here, so I'm going to... The top 2 actually, so I'm going to try and get ourselves a podium. Come on, here we go. Whoa, big air. Okay, come on. More big air, let's go! Okay, that's good. Now bring on the control, come on. P3. Bit of hood cam to finish it off. Focus in. Love this little route here through the water. You can feel the traction sort of come away from you and come back again as you move through the water. I love that stuff. I love those little details like that you can feel through the car. You can sort of feel it almost moving back and forth a bit as you travel through the water and try and get some traction. Okay, we're nearly there. Who's going to come up the inside? Let's hold on. Come on. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. That's a decent line. Keep safe from the inside line. Let's go. Over the line. P3. One better. I'll take that. I will take that, especially because of some of these changes that we've made in this update around AI and balancing and difficulty and that kind of stuff. On the hardest difficulty levels like it is right now, it gets really tricky. So coming in 4th, 3rd is if you do that when you start jumping into this later on, don't think that's not an achievement. It's a hell of an achievement on the hardest difficulty mode. So that's me trying to make excuses for my poor performance in case you hadn't noticed. Will we get a win in this show? Doubt, as the meme would say. Doubt. X button doubt. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Okay. 2 new cars, all shown off, looking fantastic. We will revisit them before the end of the show. One of the new tracks shown off to you. We're going to try out a couple more events in just a moment, but let's back out a second and let's come back here and show you some other stuff that we're dropping in today's update for Dirt 5, which is live right now. If you're just joining us, we're showing you a first look at brand new content coming to Dirt 5 in the Wild Spirits content pack and the free update 6.0, both of which are live right now. You can play them on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So we mentioned playgrounds, so just very quickly, we won't even dive into create mode too much, but as you can see here, if we jump into some different locations, there are new weather conditions that you can use in multiple locations to really mix up yet again some of the stuff that you're doing with your playgrounds when you create them. So there's like foggy conditions now in multiple locations. You can see here for the Nevada, in Papoose Lake in Nevada. One of the options is very foggy, which kind of suits that area very well because Nevada was added in our Parts Unknown Playgrounds pack, which is all that kind of sci-fi and alien themed kind of stuff. So having that kind of foggy aesthetic kind of almost adds to spookiness of it all, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you can have foggy conditions there. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, so if you go to Arizona, which is another one of our locations, the weather there, you can have sandstorm conditions. So almost like a, sandstorms is a weather condition that we've had in the game since launch. And we're adding it now into playground. So, whilst an event is ongoing and you see this sandstorm, this just cloud of sand just move into view and kind of really transform the way your playground's event looks and plays. So multiple weather conditions now added, more weather conditions now added into playgrounds, because we've already got rain and storm, snow, night and day. So many options now. As you can see here, these are 9 different options in terms of arenas and weather conditions for one location. And we have 4 locations. So we have added so much new stuff into playgrounds for free to everybody. And we're continuing that today with the free update 6.0. So that's that in playgrounds. Check it out. Create some awesome playgrounds. Make sure to send them over to us, to our channels at DirtGame on Twitter and Instagram if you want to send us some stuff. We'd love to see what you create, and we'll share some of the best as we always do. So playground stuff done. Let's go into the garage, so we can try and dig out some of those liveries we were talking about earlier. So one of the big themes in the liveries that are being added in this update is the FIA World Rallycross Championship. So many of the liveries that we've added into Dirt 5 in this update have been used on cars as part of the World Rallycross Championship. Huge fan. We've worked with WorldRX for a very long time across not just Dirt 5, but obviously Dirt Rally as well, where you can play the FIA World Rallycross Championship. So brilliant to work with them once again to add some more liveries into Dirt 5, one of which being this one, probably my favourite, the official Excite livery for the Mini Cooper SX1, as driven, of course, by Ollie Bennett, our friends over at Excite Energy Team. Shout out to Ollie and the team over at Excite. Always great to work with them, and it's cool to see the Excite livery on the Mini Cooper SX1. Of course, Ollie Bennett is the main driver, but I believe in one event, maybe last year or possibly the year before, Sir Chris Hoy, Olympic champion, Chris Hoy drove the car at a World Rallycross event. So awesome stuff. There's that one. I'll try and dig out a couple more, because obviously they'll all be in the Rallycross class. So let's go to the Renault Megane RSRX, a real pocket rocket, one of my favourite cars in the game for sure. As you can see, we've already got some amazing liveries for it. The Pit Viper livery, just absolutely sick. Pro tip: if you love this livery, we won't show you because we've got so much to get through. Check out the Ford Escort in this game. Check out the Ford Escort Cosworth, because it also has a Pit Viper livery that's very similar to this with the black and green. It is my favourite livery in the game. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. But we're focusing on the FIA World Rallycross Championship liveries this time around. And here's another one. Looking awesome. Absolutely one of my favourites. Looks really cool. And finally, let's dig out. Is the VW here? Possibly not. There it is. Volkswagen Beetle Rallycross. Again, already has some iconic liveries, including this cool Total one. But what we've added this time around is this one that's been used in WorldRX with the Rockstar branding. Super cool. Really love the design of that, the black and yellow. Looks really cool. So five different liveries in 5 iconic liveries added to Dirt 5 in this update. And I'm actually just gonna dig out the full list. So when you dive in, you can find out, you can dig them out for yourself, and you can take pictures, you can race with them, you can do whatever you want with them. So so we've seen the Mini Cooper SX1, the Volkswagen Beetle Rallycross, and the Renault Megane RSRX, but we also have, away from the World RX stuff, we have the Armada Engineering Unlimited truck has a new livery, and the Porsche Macan T1 Rally Raid has a new livery. Go check those out. We'll be sharing some shots on our channels of them as well, but yeah, make sure that you check those out once you play this new update, which is now live and has all of this ready to go for you on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Okay, back to the racing. I promised I'd keep this to around 30 minutes, and probably not going to happen, so let's try and speed this up. So we're going to go with a Gate Crasher event. So I was trying this earlier, and I absolutely loved it. This is such a good example of what Dirt 5 can do, how it can create truly unique events with amazing cars and surroundings and environments that you can never add them up in another racing game. So going back to the Ford Bronco, we're going to take one of the new official sponsor liveries. Let's go for the Alpinestars one. So one other thing that is added in the Wild Spirits content pack today, 2 new career sponsors. One is Alpinestars and the other one is VP Racing Fuels. So you can sign for those sponsors in career mode, and the more races you complete, the more objectives that you complete when signed to that sponsor, you unlock new content that's exclusive to that sponsor, including liveries. So make sure you sign up to those 2 sponsors, unlock some stuff, and get these cool liveries. Let's do the Alpinestars one. So this event uses our playground environments to create these amazing, unique situations and events like this. This is so cool. Right, here we go. Let's go, chase cam. Whoop. Yes, that's a full Bronco jumping underneath a UFO and then into a sea of color. Absolutely awesome. Right, focus. Keep it nice and steady through here. I love this. I've tried this once before, so don't be surprised if I mess this up, but I've given it one go to go through the loop-the-loop. That's so cool. It's so cool, this event, because it mixes up a lot of the content from the different Playgrounds packs we've added since launch. So After Dark, Parts Unknown. Oh, I've gone a bit too deep into them. Yeah, so it adds content from all kinds of different packs and comes up with this really unique environment to absolutely throw a Ford Bronco around. Sure, I never saw anything like this when it was doing its road tests and previews. Right, hold the brakes on. Extremely tight path here. I've got a habit of falling off of these. Yes, come on. Vamos, vamos. Okay, come on. Don't fall off. Don't ruin it. Don't embarrass yourself in front of the world. Okay, I made it through. This is looking good so far. I'm probably going to beat my PB, my personal best, if I keep this in check. Alright, let's go. Can't wait to see what kind of playgrounds that everyone else creates that you can now use the Ford Bronco on. It's just going to be so cool. Whoa, keep it together for a bit more winding. I've gone too deep. That's not good. Reset, reset. Oh no. Yes, reset. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I distracted myself. Oh, I'm going to have to take the wall of death again. Focus. Focus. Follow the line. Follow the line. Nailed it. Okay. Oh, I don't think I'm going to beat the time now. I don't think I'm going to get 3 stamps. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm letting you down. No, there. Another 10 seconds, but... Come on, come on! No, cut the wall. One more hairpin turn. No, there goes the 3 stamps. Big jump. I think, I imagine. Let's go! That's a big jump. And another one! Bunny hops there. Right, over the line. If I didn't fall off, I might have had a chance. But that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. So that's just, we've seen the Ford Bronco now in Dirt 5 in 2 different races, sort of almost a more traditional off-road extreme event. I wouldn't call it traditional, but you know, an off-road extreme race event against other cars in Brazil. And then you've seen it in something completely ridiculous in an awesome way like this, like a Gatecrasher Playgrounds event. That's the kind of stuff you can do with the Ford Bronco and the Pro Drive Hunter today, right now in Dirt 5. Super cool. Okay, one more event. It was going to be this one. So we're going to show off the new track again. We're going to show off Ojana. It's going to be a different class, so we're not going to focus on one of the new cars this time around, but we are focusing on one of the new tracks in Morocco. Let's give it a go. We can take our pick here. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the Lotus Exige RGT. I just think that, based on kind of what I love that color scheme. I love the car. I think it's a great fit for this Morocco event. So let's go with the Exige. And one more thing, just before we jump into the event, if you're if you've been a long time player at Dirt 5, you'll probably notice that in this screen, when we select a car, there's an additional element in the menu, and that is the rewards multiplier. So one of the things we've been talking with the community about for quite a while is balancing between cars and classes, and making sure there's a reason for all players to try out every single car in every class, and make sure that they can be competitive and they can get rewards for driving any of the cars. So one of the things that we've added in today's free update is a rewards multiplier for multiple cars. So say a car here like the Lotus Exige RGT Rally in the Rally GT class, it possibly isn't as fast pound for pound as one of the other cars in the class, but it has a higher rewards multiplier. So what that means is when you finish an event using this car, you'll get a 1 times 1.1 boost of your rewards. So currency, XP, the usual stuff. And this occurs for multiple cars through the game. So we've just tried to offer different incentives to try different cars and make sure that players can really get stuck into this car roster, because it's something that we're really proud of. There's some really fresh and new stuff here, like this Lotus. We want to make sure that everybody tries out the cars and has a reason to do so. So this is part of that, the rewards multiplier, now live in Dirt 5 in today's update. And this is the final race of today's special launch day live stream for the Wild Spirits content pack and update 6.0. Out now on Xbox, on PlayStation, on PC. Once I've finished this race and I've given you my usual outro and we sign off, go play, go enjoy it, enjoy these new cars, enjoy the new content, tell us what you think, tell us what you love, what you want to see more of, and yeah, just have fun. And that's what Dirt 5 is all about, it's having fun and enjoying it, and we really think that you will do that with this new content. Shall we do it? Let's go. Final race, new track, new career event, the confetti's flying already, the fireworks are going off. Come on. I'm targeting a podium. I'm going to target a podium. If I win, who knows what could happen on this stream? Who knows what the reaction is going to be? Absolute scenes if I win, and that's looking less and less likely by the second as I fall down the field. Come on, focus in, through the water. Oh, visibility's low. Right. Inside line's good here. Get the drive. Or just too much power. Too much power. It's cost me. It's beautiful there, going through this canyon section. Very, very cool. Late braking into here. Good slide, that's decent. Drive out. Over the jump, here we go. Come on. Oh, career objective complete. 10 jumps, good start. Out of the way. Out of the way. You have no idea how important this is. Come on. P9 is not good. 3 laps, so hopefully we have a bit more time to catch the field, but it's not going well so far. There's so much power in these Rally GT cars that it's definitely much easier in this class than others to make mistakes and overshoot stuff and put the power down too early and slide. You've got to really be careful on the throttle. Pick your braking points a lot more than maybe you would in other classes. Okay, we're just tiptoeing our way through the field a bit now. Big slide on there. Here comes the sandstorm. Okay. Too deep, lost the place. Still only challenging for 8. The leaders haven't flown away, so maybe I can... Oh, maybe I can catch up, but that doesn't bode well. Deep line, carry the speed. No, been overtaken. God, this is tough. these difficulty tweaks, especially on the highest difficulty level, they make it very tough. I was using the same difficulty levels for previous live streams, and it was not this tricky. There's definitely some good tweaks have been put in by our development team to really up the challenge if you're on the hardest difficulty modes. But if a challenge isn't, if you don't really want to have too much of a challenge, we have multiple difficulty modes to make stuff more accessible and make victory a little bit easier. So the choice is yours. Right, final lap. Deep into there, carry the speed, maybe get the place. Yeah, okay, good. Oh man, oh dear. There's a gap there, there's a gap. Inside now. That's good. P7. Oh, this is going to be my worst finish. It's such a challenge though, such a challenge. Big gap now to the cars in front. Have to nail the end of this lap to get close to them. That's a decent line. Counter steer, that's good. Big jump through the fire and the sparks. That's how the song goes, right? Come on now. Oh, take me to one side. Hold on. It's a roller coaster ride, this track in this car. So good though, right. Final one to the line. It'll be very difficult to make up places. Big turn here. Oh no. No! Oh no. He's 7. 7! Ah, that was tough. It's a real challenge, but it's good. It's a good challenge. I enjoyed that. So much action and so much unpredictability going through a race just to finish in mid-pack. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so we've given you a whistle-stop tour of so much of the stuff that has dropped today that is out now in Dirt 5, in the Wild Spirits content pack and update 6.0. And just as we wrap this up and we head back to the main menu, maybe we'll finish on a shot of the Bronco. That feels like the right thing to do, to just highlight that awesome car coming into Dirt 5 today. So back into pre-runners. Yes. Man, there he is. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so just to finish, let's drop it back. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for all your support. And thank you for joining us as part of a very special day for Dirt 5 as we drop so much new content here today that's available right now. So let's go through it. The Wild Spirits content pack out now on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So the Wild Spirits content pack, as with our previous packs, if you're an Amplified Edition or Year 1 Edition player, it is yours. If you've downloaded today's update, it'll be there. All the content ready for you to go right now. If you're a Standard Edition player, you can purchase the pack separately from your relevant online stores on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. You know the drill. So the pack includes the 2 cars, Pro Drive Hunter, and that beast, the Ford Bronco. 25 new career events in a new thread. New achievements as well, by popular demand, adding more achievements into the game, 5 more achievements. The new career sponsors that we saw, Alpinestars and VP Racing Fuels. More customization content, lanyards, stickers, that kind of stuff to personalize your profile. So that's the pack. Update 6.0 live now for everybody. Go play it. So you have the 2 new tracks in Morocco. We've seen one of them today. You can check out the other one. Tingear, it's called. You'll see it in the career threads. You'll also see it in arcade mode. So 2 new tracks, 5 more classic liveries, including 3 from the FIA World Rallycross Championship, as we saw today. And loads more other stuff too. More playgrounds, weather conditions, some tweaks to the AI difficulty, multiplier rewards for certain cars through the entire car roster. So much more. Patch notes for the update, in fact, are live on our website and our usual community channels. You can go check those out right now. So that's it. My voice is going, so I better end it there. It's been awesome. It's so cool to do a live stream where I know that you can go and do all of this, everything I just did. You can go and do it right now for yourself. So go. Enjoy it. Have fun. Tell us on our channels what you thought about it. And we can't wait to see what you come up with. Wild Spirits content pack, update 6.0. It's yours. It's available right now. Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all of your support. We're 10 months on now from launch and we keep adding more content. It's been so cool to be on this journey with you. And I think on a final note, we released the trailer today for everything that we're dropping today. So here on our YouTube channel, go check it out. It's live. Make sure you watch it until the end. There's something interesting at the end that I think you might want to check out. So give it a watch and don't skip the end of the video. Cool. Right. I'll leave you with that teaser. Go enjoy the video. Go enjoy the game. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy. We'll see you later. Goodbye.